The Fox and the Stork. In a peaceful forest filled with tall trees and colourful flowers, there lived a clever fox. The fox was known for his sharp mind and playful tricks. He loved to show how smart he was, especially when he could fool others. Not far from his den lived a graceful stork. She had long legs, a slender neck, and a long pointed beak. Unlike the fox, she was calm, polite, and thoughtful. One sunny morning, the fox decided to have some fun. "I will invite the stork to dinner," he said to himself with a sly grin. "Let us see how she manages." That afternoon, the fox went to the stork's home and said sweetly, "Dear friend, would you join me for dinner tonight? I have prepared something special." The stork, who believed in kindness and friendship, happily accepted the invitation. As evening arrived, the stork visited the fox's den. The table was neatly arranged and a delicious smell filled the air. "Please sit," said the fox, hiding his mischievous smile. Soon he brought out the meal, warm, tasty soup. But instead of serving it in bowls, he poured the soup into 2 wide, flat dishes. The fox eagerly began to lap up the soup with his tongue. Slurp, slurp. He enjoyed every drop. The poor stork looked down at her flat dish. She tried dipping her long beak into the shallow soup, but she could barely pick up any of it. Her beak was not suited for such a plate. She tried again and again, but it was impossible. Meanwhile, the fox quickly finished his soup and pretended to be concerned. "Oh dear," he said innocently, "why are you not eating? Do you not like the soup?" The stork felt embarrassed, but she remained polite. "Thank you for inviting me," she said calmly. "The soup smells lovely," but she went home hungry that night. As she walked back, she thought carefully. She was not angry, but she understood that the fox had played a trick on her. The next day, the stork decided to return the invitation. She visited the fox and said gently, "Dear fox, would you please come to my house for dinner tomorrow? I would love to serve you." The fox, curious and confident, quickly agreed. "I wonder what she will serve," he thought. "It will surely be delicious." The following evening, the fox arrived at the stork's home. The table was beautifully set. The stork soon brought out the meal-warm, delicious soup once again. But this time, she poured the soup into 2 tall, narrow pitchers with long necks. The stork gracefully placed her long beak into the pitcher and began sipping her soup comfortably. The fox stared at the tall pitcher in front of him. He tried putting his nose inside, but it would not fit. He tried licking the top, but he could not reach the soup at the bottom. He circled the pitcher, trying every possible way, but it was no use. The stork finished her soup slowly and peacefully. "Oh dear," she said gently, "why are you not eating? Do you not like the soup?" The fox suddenly understood. He felt ashamed of his behavior the previous night. He realized that he had treated his guest unfairly. "I am sorry," the fox said honestly. "I now understand how you must have felt at my dinner." The stork nodded kindly. "We should always treat others the way we wish to be treated," she replied. From that day on, the fox learned an important lesson. He stopped playing tricks that caused others discomfort. Instead, he began to show respect and fairness. And the forest animals remembered the story of the fox and the stork. For many years, a simple lesson about kindness and understanding. Moral: treat others the way you want to be treated. What you give to others will always return to you.